on.
I commented she had posted on her video about, it was about Elon Musk, and she's like, oh, Elon Musk, he's the greatest guy, he's gonna help people with wheelchairs. It's gonna help people. Like, you don't even understand. And I'm like, my brother was in a wheelchair. Like, I would never want him to be experimented on with a brain implant. And then she's like, that's not even what I said. Why are you saying that? I want to experiment on people in wheelchairs. I'm like, hello, like, don't you understand? Like, like, if you're putting chips into people's heads that are in wheelchairs, that means you're experimenting on people in wheelchairs. Like, it doesn't go like 100% perfect the first time they do it. Like, they have to do 10, 20, 50 people in wheelchairs before, 60 poor men off the street. How many people do they have to experiment on before they get it right? It does, like, hello.
Yeah, hello.
But I mean, I think, like, the people, it's like she's a gatekeeper. She's a gatekeeper for, like, maybe the people just awakening.
Do you think?
Or, yeah, because I think anybody to our, like if you like start to investigate Q, like, oh yeah, it does seem like there's a white hat, black hat, and then you get into it, eventually you're like, well, wait a minute. Trump promoted the vaccine, like Trump like made it happen, like maybe like maybe it's all like maybe both sides are the same side and they're working together, like, to create a whole movie for us to focus on that we don't actually like participate in. Like, we'd rather watch it than like live our own lives. But it's like, so I think like she like handles the little topics that get us interested, and like new age stuff, like the singing bowls and like the mantras and the tarot and stuff. But eventually, once you do your own investigation, you kind of go beyond that. You don't stay there,
Yep. But Aphrodite, okay, fair enough. She might be one of, like, I get what you're saying, but the girl. How can you sit there and say you're spiritual and all these things that she claims to be, yet she doesn't behave that way? Like, she literally, like, honestly, what is people doing? She does witchcraft, right? She puts people.
She does.
I know all about voodoo shit because I live in a predominantly black community. Okay, so and they do all that stuff. There are people that do that stuff.
Okay? I see that. I see her doing spells. And there's glamour spells going on.
Yes.
And then, like, that post that she said, oh, this is a solar headdress I made, and it was like some kind of like beast head with like dangly beads, and I was like, what the? Who would want to hang that?
She has been naked in a graveyard. I'm telling you. You think? Well, I'm not joking. They started a group called the Yucatan family. Yucatan sounds very similar, like my dad's name.
Is that Native American? What is that?
I don't know. I actually tried to dig into it, and I just got obviously a load of like religious stuff, like cultish offshoots. But
well, your dad's Turkish, right?
My dad's Turkish, but he's not. Yeah, his name's Yekta, and the way they've done Yakata, it's just too close to home, and it's like they started a covenant, and they'd meet up full moon and do these rituals and things, but like because I'm just going with what I have seen, felt, putting the dots together, and I've had, because it's been over a period of time, nearly 4 years, so I've had time to like really be sure, but like I haven't got like photographic evidence of this going on, but I can tell you what, the way they speak indirectly, all in like secret code, and you've got to know, definitely going on 100%. Like the Retro Wizard, he was up, with Dolly. Something happened there.
What was his name?
Dolly lost one of her big big guys, they left her, and then she got and recruited someone else or screened someone else called Big Rainbow Wizard, guy with a beard, beautiful artist, really good artist, quite like Rosie's. It's funny because she commissioned him to do the tree, my tree awakening, wearing the coat design I made in the tree.
Wow.
Because I don't know if you know my awakening story. Like, I'm not going to say it's boring. I've said it a million times, but you know what?
You like fell asleep in a tree, right?
No. I took some magic mushrooms when I was 17, and I went and sat under an oak tree, and it obviously didn't, but it felt like it absorbed me.
You're like, I remember you were like in the like roots, and it kind of like
I was literally and then it showed me this network, right? And I was tripping out my tits, right? And I was on my own, and my friends left me because I was reading their minds, and I freaked everyone out. And after that night,
like, Melissa, go by the tree. Go by the tree.
Yeah, go by the tree, and it sorted me right out. Seriously, it did. Like, I was fucking nuts. My mum was gonna section me. She's like, "What is wrong with you?" But the veils had gone, and I couldn't live in that world anymore. You know?
Yeah.
I was half in a dream world, and then I was like, got snap out of this, and I picked up Aldous Huxley, Heaven and Hell, and started reading Alice Bailey and shit. And I didn't even know what I was reading. That's why it's funny with that girl, because she said that, the KS, the one, the teachings, which is funny, because and I just remember reading and not understand. I still don't fucking understand most of it, but all of it practically. But yeah, it was just to get some understanding of what was happening to me was, normal. But anyway, why did we mention that? Oh yeah, the tree. Get this, guy, right? Get this. When David came to stay with me for a while, this is in like 2019. Oh no, 2020. Okay. He wanted to do a live stream. I didn't want to do it, but I said, okay, go on, we'll do it. So he went all blank and he didn't know what to talk about. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to tell it. This was the first time. I'm going to tell everyone about my awakening experience, right? Just really. So I sat in the kitchen, sat in the doorway, and I'm swinging on the door, and I'm telling people about it. And it's only for about 10 minutes. And that was it. Then we ended the live stream. Right. 3 hours later, Dolly went on YouTube, right? David put it up. Sat there and repeated my whole story, but said she'd just come in from the garden.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, oh my God. And that is when it clicked, when I got real confirmation of what actually is copying me, because there'd be times where she's dead. She's not doing anything. She's not recording anything. And then it's like she's waiting for my
it's like she needs you to.
Yes.
It's like a spark, and then she's like.
Exactly, and then she'll watch one of my videos, and she might pick out a tiny slither of something, but then it will be repeated. So, and it's like she's living her life through me, but some people, not being authentic, and it's like she's saying everything that she does, and she is
right,
but pointing fingers. And
yeah,
like, stop.
I know. I see it. She'll be like, unlike other people who just spend all day worrying about strangers on YouTube, I like to do art, and I do many things. I try new things every day. Like I try new sports, and I try this, and I don't just, stay in the past.
I don't just sit on the internet buying crap I don't need. Delivery. Where the fuck is she getting her money from?
When both of you guys do posts like that, everybody knows that you guys are talking about each other, and it's like so passive aggressive.
Guys, I've got to say, there have been times when I've been accused of things and I've not fucking done it. Like literally the other day, like I'm writing posts, and I swear Dolly's not even in my brain at that point. It's like but I have done it. Totally. I've bit.
I think the best thing to do is just like keep showing yourself, like just keep shining, and then like she can't do anything. Like she can do so much when you're just like doing a little typing, and then she can take that and do like whatever and like show it through a lens. Like she lenses it and frames it in a different way. But if you like just like show, like people can see. Like it's like you don't have to. She's like, she tries really hard. Like I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe I guess she is making money. Once people are trying to be like influencers or whatever, then I think it's like kind of like they're selling their soul in a way. So they have to like stick with the narrative, and even if they don't believe it anymore, that's their like cash cow. Like, that's how they're getting their subs, is the people.
Aphrodite, sorry to keep butting in, right?
No, that's good.
I don't want to like point the finger at Daisy and go, everyone look, see, I was right, look. I don't want that. What I truly want is me and Dolly to just dissolve this. Yeah?
Yeah.
Best possible scenario, yeah, high quality, real consciousness, real showing everyone, just maybe a public thing. We don't have to go through anything. Decide to drop it. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I can do that. But I really don't think it's going to happen. But I don't like how Dolly has never once mentioned, not once, my emails to her, my letter, on comments always get deleted. I've gone on the lives. Nothing. She will not. But what was I going to mention? Oh, fuck. There was something I wanted to mention. I was leading it up to it. What were you saying before? Sorry.
No, I think if we post this, I think that would be a really good way of showing we're just like you're just laying it all out on the table, and like she can just do her own thing, and you can do your own thing, and you can stop like doing the little some people like to do this, and
but it's like I don't think the meddling's gonna stop, but that's why I have to like. That's why I thought, like, I've got to stick up for myself.
Yeah.
And and I'm glad I need to talk about it. I needed to make my, I because this has gone on for a long time and these things have happened. And
but I believe you, because like when I mean, obviously I'm not shy about saying there's been like agents in my life.
Yeah.
And just recently this one guy just disappeared off of YouTube, who had he had a couple big channels.
Who's that? Not Brandon Avalon.
No, I don't. His channel was Chalkbodyoutline.
Yeah.
Like for a murder, Chalkbodyoutline. And his name is Drew, and he would kind of do like stuff on truthers, and he would like in the beginning he like was a truther. Like he would talk about Matt from Quantum of Conscience. You know that guy, right?
No, who's again?
Matt, he's like a he has a really big channel. He's a truther. He would talk about 9/11 like all the time.
Oh, yeah. Aphrodite.
He's always like in a sweatshirt.
It's the names.
Yeah. Anyway, so this guy Drew from Chalkbodyoutline, we got talking like right when I started into the community, like in 2000, like end of 2016, like
yeah.
And he was like flirting with me. Like I have a whole like months long worth of DMs from Instagram where we're like going back and forth. And and like his channel keeps growing and growing and growing. And then I make a video about Jeff Bezos and show like Jeff Bezos was on the news dressed as a woman, like pretending to yeah. And so he like promoted that video of mine and got other people to promote it. But then he started like going against me and saying like he would always say like, oh, I'm doing meth, like because I have meth scars on my face. He's like, oh, how much meth have you smoked, blah blah.
Yeah.
And then
it's the same pattern.
Huh?
It's the same pattern.
Yeah.
this is what happens, and we get dug out and pushed aside.
So it's like he was using me for content, and then he would like try to make fun of like truthers, and like he called me like crazy, like making videos about it, like calling me crazy, and I'd go on his live streams and kind of call him out on stuff, and then he would just kind of just start calling me names and calling me a meth addict and stuff. I'm like,
nasty,
do you want me to yeah, it's like, do you want me to release like the months-long conversations where you're trying to date me? Like, but so then he comes out like, but when he films, he's like behind a green screen. He has like cartoon glasses, like animated over his face. Really? Like he wears like he's like a clown,
Yeah.
Anyways, turns out that he says all of a sudden that he's quitting his job, that he's having a baby out of the blue. And this was like on a special, it was like on a special day. It was like Obama's birthday. It was like August 4th. It was like this special, like, satanic day.
Okay. Okay, yeah, and, carry on. Yeah, go on.
And it was like with this woman that all of a sudden starts in his live streams commenting like his like she's like his moderator, and now she's his baby mama. I was like, where's this? It's like,
wow,
they're agents. There is no baby. I called him out on a live stream. I'm like, there is no baby. You can tell in his room, like he's a bachelor. He doesn't have a girlfriend. There is no children around. They're like, the girl that is his moderator, baby mama, doesn't even like live next to him. Like they were assigned to be together to run like a Discord channel and to call out truthers like me.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
like try to call me
because I tell you what, Aphrodite, when I don't hear,
you're cutting out now. You're frozen. She froze. Hello? Hello?